Oh, what's occurring?
Hey folks, how are we all doing? Hope you're all well. I thought I'd just do a very quick kind of start of the season update on what's happened with me over the winter. Not a huge amount happening in bikey world. Too much salt on the road. We're nearly there though, so I can stop spending money on gear. That's where most of my money has gone so far. Bought my very first adventure helmet. It's like an O'Neill, can't remember which model, but it was on XL Mo and they were at a giveaway price. So I thought I would get one. Removable peak on it. I've not actually worn it on a bike yet. I do know that, yeah, it's pretty heavy compared to what I normally wear. So I'm going to have a nice thick neck by the end of the riding season if I wear that a lot. Bought my first Suomi. That's mainly just to go with the Ducati, and fresh gloves. I gave Tim my KTM ones, so he had something warm to wear on his 390 Duke, so I was left without waterproof ones, so I bought these. Quite lightweight, nice snug fit, waterproof, windproof, similar to the KTM ones. They were the nearest I could find. I really like those gloves. Kind of wish I hadn't given them away, but I try to do a mate a favour. So other than that, yeah, what have I been doing? KTM, still got old Moose. Still not sure. I haven't ridden a lot of miles on him since I got the Ducati, but I plan to do a few more this year. I just didn't want to ride him last year because I hadn't made my mind up if I was going to sell him or not. And then, yeah, over the winter I thought, you know what, I'm just going to keep him until somebody makes me a daft offer or I find somebody that's looking for a bike. So one of the things that I'm finally getting around to is sorting out my dodgy paintwork there. If you remember, this bit here peeled originally and it's got slightly bigger. It's gotten bigger because mainly every time I take it to get a quote to respray it, the painters will stick the nail in and chip another bit off. So that is booked in, just waiting for the phone call, bring him in and the guy will sort that out. And the good thing is it gives me peace of mind. I don't want to sell my bikes on with any outstanding work needing done. So peace of mind, I don't have to worry about somebody coming back moaning about dodgy paintwork or saying that I hadn't told them. And it also means one of the other things I thought about doing if I keep them is buying a graphics kit. So I don't want to be putting that on and then a few years down the road somebody peeling it off and taking half the paintwork with it. So that's the only thing got planned for him, maybe a camping trip. But I'm not going to plan anything online this year. Because usually it all falls through and you look pretty stupid when you said I'm going to do X, Y and Z and it doesn't happen. My wee Svartpillen here, my much used Svartpillen, did a lot of miles on that last year. Due a service, so that's going in soon. I've got my service kit. I just need to get booked in, but can't do that until my fairing comes back. I've taken that in to Ronnie's upcoming video on that. I'm going to do a partial wrap on the tank fairings just to brighten them up a wee bit. So I just gave Ronnie one of the side panels just so that he had measurements to go on as to how big I want the print to be with the design I've given him, and then yeah, I'll do a small video about that. And sharp-eyed among you may notice there's new bar-end mirrors on there. These are Oxford. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but yeah, I'll look that up and put the name of those on the video if there's something you're interested in. I haven't actually ridden the bike with these on them, but there's same brand. They've got the same blue tint as the ones I put on the Ducati at the end of last year. Quite like the look of them. I didn't plan on doing that, but confession time. I managed to drop little Thor off a stand, and I caught him. Took most of the fall myself, but the one thing that did hit the ground was the bar end mirror, the original one, so it got a bend in it. So yeah, needs must. I had to swap that out. So fancying doing a couple of camping trips after putting on that luggage rack last year, and yeah, so hopefully, I don't know, I planned all that last year and it never happened, but I'm really hoping I can do a couple of at least overnighters, light style camping again like I did with Moose. And the Ducati, well, Ducatis are expensive. I can't really afford to do much to it, but for those of you that haven't already clocked it, I did a video just a few weeks ago with the Pillion Peg Delete, which I'm very happy with. I think, yeah, it cleans up that lines on the bike, see a lot better now. And I haven't really got anything planned for the Ducati. The only thing I've been keeping half an eye out on are graphics kits, but there's not really anything about that's catching my eye. I'm happy with my little simple sort of sports speeds lines, whatever you call those. They're nice and classy looking, but yeah, I'm keeping an eye out for something that covers a bit more paintwork. Vulture Bike do a few things for the V4, but not a lot for the V2 yet, so that'll be in the pipeline. And obviously that I would so love to get the Acra for it. There's also one called Van Diemen or Van Diemen. I think they're Australian. They do one very, very similar to the Acra, and it's a third of the price, so that may be worth looking into. But the only way that'll happen at the moment is if old Moosey Boy gets the done, and I'm not in a hurry to do that. So if it's going to be a non-official one, I'll wait till the end of my 2-year warranty with Ducati, and then I'll maybe do the Van Diemen. Other than that, if either Moose or Thor go, I will splash out on the Acra for the Ducati. So that's pretty much it. Weather's improving all of the time, so hopefully get a chance to try out my kit. Got a couple of new jackets as well. And once the weather improves, I'll probably start on the wee Spark just until the salt's off the roads, then Moose, and build up to the big boy. I'd still find that Ducati quite intimidating after getting off of the Spark Pillion. It's just such a monster. So I need to do some more miles on him this year just to build up my confidence. Alright folks, that's a quick update, or probably took a bit longer than I thought it was going to, but quick update for you. Hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you out and about.